What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody who's watching this video right now. Take a second, drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It was another good night of DFS. I can't say great because my pitchers ended up letting me down, but it cashed in every format. I scored a 132.15, and that is with Joe Ross, getting me a negative point 0.4, and with CC Sabathia leaving in the fourth inning. All right, and I got a 0 from Marwin Gonzalez, and I still cashed in everything with a 132. So the streak starts back up, man. We're going on another streak. Let's see how long we can get it. Let's go ahead, man. There's in the last 5 days, there has been about 3 of those 5 days. We had the one that went for 197. All right, we had one that went for 197, and the other 2 that cashed nicely would have had the potential to get close to 200 as well. So that's if it wasn't for one of our pitchers ending up leaving early, or that stuff you can't really control. If they have their regular type of day, I would have been close to 200 in 3 of the last 5 days. That is ridiculous type numbers, man, and I'm super happy about it. Everything's been going great. The migraines and stuff is something I haven't had to deal with for a while, so everything's starting to really come together for us. If you want to join the squad and get some of this heat, go to greenlightdfs.com. Once again, we cashed in all formats with the 132.15. If CC plays the whole game and Joe Ross doesn't get absolutely dominated in that one inning like he did, then we're good to go. But it happened. It's DFS, but I'll take it. Hey, I'll take cash any day. All right? Now, let's get straight to the high five. Real quick, a lot of people still have been coming to me asking me if I'm still offering the MLB and with NFL included season-long deal. Now, here's what I'll do for you guys. I'm not going to be promoting it. This is the only time I'm going to bring it up, okay? But if you come to me personally and you ask me for it, I will do it per request. All right, if you come to me and you know about it from watching the videos and you ask me to allow you to do it, I will let you do it. All right, other than that, no, I am not having it anymore. All right, I'm not going to be promoting it and stuff like that. But if you come to me and you directly ask me for it, I got to hook my squad up. Okay, so if you come to me and you ask me for that season-long deal, I got you. Go to greenlightdfs.com and join the squad. Let's keep this winning going, man. I'm trying to get another 200 plus. All right, I'm getting it this week. All right, we're halfway through and I'm getting it this week. All right, let's get straight into the high five. First pitcher that I love is Ervin Santana. I like Ervin Santana because really with Seattle, the only player that scares me in that batting order is Robinson Cano versus righties. All right, Cano hits righties very well. With him being the only guy that I fear in that lineup, though, I know there's a few other lefties that are decent. Seattle has been non-existent at times. They have their moments where they are non-existent, and I think against a good, solid pitcher like Ervin Santana, I think Santana ends up getting you 20 plus and the W in this matchup against Gavaglio. You guys know I suck with names, but yeah, Gavaglio. I'm pretty sure Minnesota's going to do well against him. Minnesota should get the W here, and Ervin Santana will end up being a solid play, and I'm predicting 25 DraftKings points out of Ervin Santana here. He's been very, very solid this year, very consistent, and I'm running him up at 10-3. Next pitcher that I am putting into the high five is Dylan Bundy. Now, the reason I'm going Dylan Bundy is because with Dylan Bundy, I feel very safe. He's got that right around 15-point floor against a team like the White Sox. All right, I like Dylan Bundy a lot here, man. He's had his moments throughout the year, but he has fairly been solid and consistent. All right, he might not get you the 25 like Ervin Santana can, But Dylan Bundy does have that potential to get you 20 DraftKings points. And I believe against the White Sox here, they have not been hitting righties well. They're very, very good versus lefties, but they strike out a lot versus righties. Dylan Bundy should get his strikeout count pretty nice here. I expect at least a strikeout per inning, him to pitch at least 6 innings here in this game. I like Dylan Bundy to be a very solid option. 15-point floor here for Dylan Bundy. I love Dylan Bundy at 7,700, and it allows me to pretty much get any batter I want with these two pitchers, and I'm rolling with it. All right? First batter that I absolutely love is Kendrys Morales. I'm rolling with Kendrys Morales because we all know the type of power this guy has. Okay? We all know what type of power this guy has, and he crushes right-handed pitching. He hits very, very well from that left side of the plate. All right? Morales is at home in Toronto, where it is very hitter-friendly. Okay? And on top of that, he has an amazing history versus Ordonez. Amazing history. I mean, it's not a huge sample size, but I believe he's got like 5 hits out of 9 at-bats. It's really, really, really solid, and I expect him to get a home run here in this one. I absolutely love it. Lock in Kendrys Morales at first base, and that price is just too low at $3,500 for the type of upside that he brings in that lineup. All right, he's got some good guys right around him too that can get on base, and he can drive them in with a home run. All right, I'm predicting a home run here from Kendrys Morales, and for $3,500, I absolutely love him. All right, now let's go to the next player in the high five. At third base, Evan Longoria. Evan Longoria has the pleasure of going against Francisco Liriano. All right? Liriano has been giving up a lot of earned runs, man. He gives up a lot of hits. Evan Longoria has a fantastic history versus Liriano as well, man. He's gone 9 of 25 for 2 home runs and a .360 average versus Liriano. I absolutely love Evan Longoria to have a very solid game here. And like I said, Toronto is hitter-friendly. All right? This is a very good situation for Evan Longoria to possibly hit one out. And at only $3,800, it allows you to have a good amount of cap room for the rest of your lineup as well. And you have a solid player like Evan Longoria who has good upside and definitely can get that dinger against Liriano. All right? Next up, in the outfield, last but not least, I love this guy, especially against Andrew Cashner. This guy, I believe that George Springer is like 4 home runs away from having the record for most home runs from a leadoff batter. All right, George Springer has been leading off as of like last year sometime. They started putting him in the leadoff spot. George Springer is an absolutely amazing option versus Andrew Cashner. Cashner gives a lot of hard contact and fly ball. I absolutely love George Springer to do like he did last night and hit a home run here. All right, a home run and get on base multiple times. I love George Springer, and I'm locking him in at 5,000. And that's it, guys. Irvin Santana, Dylan Bundy, Kendrys Morales, Evan Longoria, and George Springer is the high 5. As always, make sure you follow me on Twitter at @Cam_ATL because I do update the high 5. If I remember, sometimes I do forget, I'll put down in the comment section. I will be trying to make sure I put the high 5 down in the comment section as well. So make sure you either check my Twitter out, follow me on Twitter, or you check the comment section about an hour before game time to make sure I haven't changed anything in the high 5 because as you guys know, with weather and all that stuff, even more research, you come to changing decisions. Most of the time, I'll keep a few of them at least, but there are times where I might switch a pitcher around or so. So if that does happen, I will update you guys, okay? Follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL, and you know what time it is. It's time for the batter's box. Get your pens, your pencil, your paper, and write these names down. All of these guys have good histories versus the pitchers they are facing. Obviously, when I do the batter's box, I make it all day. So this is for all day for the people who want to play early, slate, and all that stuff. These guys are incorporated into that. All right, first off, Chris Davis, Jed Lowry, Brandon Belt, Hunter Pence, Matt Kemp, Nick Markakis, Brandon Phillips, Bryce Harper has absolutely dominated Julio Teheran. 15 of 33 for 7 home runs in a 455. If I do an early lineup, Bryce Harper will be locked into every single one of them. Make sure you have Bryce Harper in your early lineup, all right? Daniel Murphy, Mitch Moreland, Evan Longoria against Liriano. I already told you guys that he's gone 9 of 25 for 2 home runs and a 360. Plus, it's that lefty on righty matchup. I absolutely love it, man. You got Josh Donaldson. Kendrys Morales has gone 4 of 9 for a 444. That's his BVP. Paul Goldschmidt, Edwin Encarnacion, Carlos Santana, JD Martinez has done well versus Taijuan Walker. 3 of 6 for a home run and a 500. Chris Davis, Adam Jones, Manny Machado, Seth Smith, Mark Trumbo. As you realize, I just said a lot of Baltimore guys. That makes me feel even better about Dylan Bundy, because Gonzalez does give up a lot of hard contact, and I definitely expect Miguel Gonzalez to get absolutely destroyed here in this matchup in Chicago, which is a hitter-friendly park. All right, so I definitely it will not fault you for stacking up Baltimore bats and putting Dylan Bundy in that stack as well. All right, I like to, when I stack a bunch of batters from one team, I like to play the pitcher as well, because they're going to get that run support and most likely get that W, and it's always good. All right, now you got Jose Abreu is the only guy who has hit Bundy well. George Springer against Cashner has gone 4 of 10 for a 400 batting average. You got Robinson Cano. You got Luis Valbuena and Chris Carter against Shoemaker. He has actually done very well, very solid. Not a huge sample size, but 3 of 8. 2 of those 3 hits were home runs and a 375 batting average. So there you go, guys. Good luck, everybody. I hope you kill it. If you want that fire, go to greenlightdfs.com and join the squad, man. Thank you guys for watching. As always, drop a like before you head out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm out. Good luck.